Alright guys, for this video we're going to look at extruding multiple objects off of one sketch. So let's go ahead and start on the front plane. We're going to go ahead and draw a couple shapes in here. So I'm just going to draw the shape here. But I'm also going to draw another shape that goes outside of this. So what I have now is I really have two distinct shapes, and I want to extrude both of them pretty much at the same time. I don't want to go ahead and draw one shape and come back and have to reference another one. I want to extrude both these at the same time, and this is really helpful. Like, a lot of people like to lay out the entire project before they start extruding. In most instances inside SolidWorks, you can do that. There's going to be a couple instances where you can't, where the geometry is just too tough for SolidWorks to recognize what you're trying to do or how to break it up into pieces. But essentially, as long as you have polygons, which is a closed object, it doesn't matter how many sides, it's going to be able to recognize it. Okay, so now when we go to features and we go to extrude boss base, normally I can just do one at a time. I'm going to extrude boss base. I'm going to extrude this piece first. So I'm going to say this piece I want to go at, say, 15 millimeters. Hit OK. So once I hit OK, it looks like that sketch is gone. Okay, so this other piece that I drew out here to the side is actually gone. Well, it's not entirely true. What I can do is I can actually go in here, open this up, because right now I see the actual feature. I can click on the sketch, and you can see the piece of the sketch is still there. Well, now that I've clicked on the sketch, I can simply hit extrude again. And now I can select on this part of it, and I can say, okay, that piece I only wanted 5 millimeters. Hit OK. And so now I have two different pieces that I was able to extrude that were both from the same sketch. Now, the instances that doesn't work, okay, you notice both of those. Whenever I went to that extrude feature, I was in the blind command, or as far as the direction goes, and I was going one direction. I could go the opposite direction. I could actually take that one and go the opposite direction with it. Not take that one right there, because that one's not what I was doing. But I could have taken that, and I could have flipped it the other way. That's not a problem, but I can only go this way or that way. I could not go vertical or up or down, essentially. Okay, so it does limit you on which directions you can go with that extrusion. But if you were to draw all these on one sketch, as long as you knew you're just pushing it or pulling it in that direction, you could do as many sketches like that as you wanted to. I hope that's not too confusing. Most people at the beginning of this process, that's a difficult concept to understand. But once you kind of get the hang of SolidWorks and being able to design, the whole point of me showing you things like this is to be able to design more efficiently, meaning you can draw faster. Okay, so that is one of the tips that I always, or tricks that I always use, is I'll do multiple sketches as long as I know that I'm pushing it or pulling it in one direction. I'll typically do a bunch of sketches on that same plane. All right. If you have any more questions, please see the page in your course about extruding with multiple selections.